It's Fatal the Collector.
With statue reviews, elections, giveaways, and raffles that'll leave our followers baffled. Got fearing and got loving with new reviews up in the oven.
So press like, comment, and go ahead get the subbing.
Collecting is a hobby, we do not make it an idol, but on this channel we gon' bring the heat.
That'll let us compete with our rivals.
Tours and conversation in this KoolNerdz nation. So sit back, relax, and let us take you on a convention vacation.
From conversation to cosplay, MCU, DCU.
We got everything for you.
Batman is my favorite, DC.
Marvel is Black Panther, R.I.P. Chad B.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, in any kind of weather, we collecting forever.
Just like, comment, and subscribe to Fatal the Collector.
What up, collectors? It is your man Fatal in the building for this episode of KoolNerdz Lounge. Tonight we're gonna keep it smooth and pretty quick. We're not gonna go over an hour and a half. Hopefully tonight, we're gonna share some statues that are coming out, some haves and have-nots, some needs and not needs. Also, a mail call, some stuff I just got in, and a contemplation of whether or not I should cancel something. So we're going to talk about that tonight. And I'm going to also talk about this raffle that I'll be doing on the 16th on Funkle Fridays with my uncle. So we're raffling off that Xbox. And the jersey, the Gale signed jersey, and the proceeds are going to the C2E2 comic book convention to mentor our children, man. It's very important. And so far on the panel, we have Sam, the Crippler, and we have Redeemer 23 Collectibles in the building. How y'all feeling? Sam, how you doing, brother?
I'm feeling good. I'm tired. I'm excited. I've worked on a game for like 3 years and it came out today. So it's just like, yo,
congratulations,
check it
man.
out. It's called High on Life. Go get High on Life.
Yeah.
It's an acquired taste. It's not a family friendly game.
That's good. What platforms can we find that game?
You can find it on all your Microsoft platforms, your Xbox One X, your Xbox One S, your Xbox One, your Xbox One S, Xbox names, Xbox One S. Game Pass, you could get it on, if you got a Game Pass, there you go. You could just download it.
I got Game Pass.
There you go. You could just download it there. And on Steam.
Game Pass.
And on Epic Game Store. High on Life.
That's nice.
That's nice, man.
What's going on with you, Aunt?
Nothing much, man. Just keeping the grind real, and I just finished this past Sunday. I was partaking in a play, a little skit at church, and it was a blessing. It came out fire and all that. 2 people gave their lives to the Lord, so praise God for that. So it just been doing that, and like you were talking about, I've been getting some hauls, and I got 2 that came in today. So
okay, we'll talk about that during mail call.
Yes.
It's about 10 of us in the chat tonight. I'm gonna give y'all shots out. We got Edwin Diaz, as always, in the building. What's going on, my brother? How you feeling?
Edwin.
Glad to have you. Late Night Trip is in the building, man. We got Hector in the building. What's going on, brother? How you feeling? We got George Moss up in the building, man. We got Critical Mass in the house.
Did you know that was Randy Moss's brother?
Is that right?
In real life?
Who?
Yeah.
George Moss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Oh, you ain't know?
I didn't know that. We got Chicago Dark Side up in the building, man.
Up,
Chicago
Side?
Dark Side.
Chicago.
We got Benny Bogle in the building.
Benny V.
What's going on, Benny? Facebook user, this is Brandon. What's up, B? How you feeling, brother? How you feeling, man?
What up?
So of course, Crippler in two places at one time, as always. Yeah. So I noticed that the numbers are not what they usually be. Could be a litany of reasons. What I'll say to that is the room tour is coming, and Fatal will have no other recourse but to do a ton of unboxings that's gonna bring straight heat and fire. So if you're not tuned in to Fatal, you're gonna miss out on some unboxings. That's all I'm gonna say, because once I get these displays in place, I'm gonna start unboxing some major heat that I already have here at the house. So y'all know how we get down on this show. We have a lot of fun. Sometimes it get a little bit heated in a good way, because we grown men, and we have good passionate discussions, because none of our brains are the same. So we have different ideas and thoughts that we bring to the discussion that sometimes turns into a friendly debate. But trust me, at the end of the show, backstage, we all break bread, and most of the time, really before the show ends. But what kind of show would it be if all of us sat here and agreed with each other on everything we said? It would probably be rather boring.
The wackest, most boring show.
So we like to keep it real funky and real here. Now y'all know I try not to use a lot of swearing and stuff like that. I try to set that tone. What's going on, Banks? LDN gang. What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna leave that up there. I'm not speaking about that, but Edwin, you've been rocking with me for a minute, man. I appreciate you, man. But with that being said, we gonna get into it. So I'm gonna share this screen with you guys, and we're gonna talk about some statues real fast, and some controversy about something that I actually, for me, it's coming soon. Ooh. All right, so fellas, too bad Darth Rashid is not here. He's on a trip right now, and
I'll probably be disappointed with this, but I don't want to speak for the brother.
No, well, he said he liked it, but he has a customer already that he liked, so he's gonna stick with that one. But this one is coming to the cave. I just got the shipping notification from the brother who made this one, and for me, this will be my first Blade statue, and I'm happy with it. It's got 3 head sculpts. It's got this one.
He happy.
Yeah. If you can, this one close up, it's like the teeth. You had the fangs on it. Now this is, I think, like a more of a freestyle comic book type one. Mm-hmm. The first one, of course, was Wesley Snipes. Yeah.
Now there's a third party customizer.
Yeah, and then they got the Mahershala Ali.
I kind of like the smile one. It looks like.
What's up, Chris? Yeah. So
what up, Chris?
Now, of course, Mahershala Ali ain't did nothing for me yet, but I appreciate the
forward thinking.
Yeah. There you go. I appreciate that, because if this movie's good, you already got it. Mm-hmm. If it's a flop, I never had to put the head scope on. I'm feeling this one. Now, this is not Wesley, but this is just like, this is more of a comic book thing. So if you look at this one, like, this is probably going to end up being the best head sculpt, because you don't have to worry about, is this likeness 100%? Now, these are renders. So,
okay.
You know, I can't wait to see this in hand. I trust the commissioner. He's actually a friend of mine now, and he's a really, really cool dude. Actually, he bought entry for the raffle. So, you know, when you become friends with people in the community, you trust build up and all of that. So I'm excited about this, man. I've been waiting on this piece for quite a while. You know, customs take a while. So here's another custom. So I'm in a dilemma with this one. So this custom is created, and there's going to be two versions. You can get it like this, and I'm not going to show the other one, but the other one is fully nude, and it's like got the dirty body from the end, that scene where she had like the smoke and fire on her and stuff. That's a A+.
They call me Uncle
man?
Traveling Matt.
No, he's a journeyman.
Yeah, I'm a journeyman.
But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing to be that way.
I rock with all.
Yeah. So I'm having a dilemma, right?
Cash.
So you can get two pieces, right? But you only get one base if you want to buy. Yeah. Oh, he dope. This statue was a year. Yeah. So I'm glad it's shipping. Cash, you getting this one too. I'm very, very happy with that blade. Go back to it real quick. I'm excited to see what this is gonna look like, because that's gonna keep me a customer with this guy. And when you got a custom commissioner and you can trust them, you go back to them. But with this piece, so what's up, Cash? With this piece, she's gonna come nude. So you save money, but you don't get two bases, because I was asking about that. So then I said, well, maybe I should just buy two full separate statues. But then I had to think about the wife, right? And where would I put it if I get the new one? And it looks dope. Where would I put it?
Probably just in the bedroom, right?
Okay. I got 3 daughters, so I'm thinking I might have to renege on the nude. But give me your honest opinion. If you had to pick one and you lived alone, which one would you go with?
Man, for me personally, there's a time and place for nude, and it's just not when it's randomly in the house, right? So I'll get the clothes.
You get the one with the clothes on.
The nude one will come from the stash. It's like you just pull it out. You don't keep it out.
Yeah.
You just pull it out.
So, but would you get both of them and then just hide that one so you can bring it out when your boys come over real quick, just to show it real quick, and then put it back up?
Oh man,
because it's accurate to the show.
It looks
right.
It looks nice. Yeah.
You saw it.
I didn't see the other one. I didn't see the other picture, the new picture.
Critical said, dude.
I personally would have went with. I'm going with the clothes because you know how I roll with it. But
you're
as far as accuracy, I mean. Did you see the show, Sam? That's what he's asking. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, I seen the show, but for me,
do you think it's accurate to that part when she was coming out of the fire and she was naked, or what do you think? Because I never seen her with the dragons coming out naked, kneeling down. Did you see that?
She never was like that. If they wanted to mess with accuracy, they would have been like, I don't
with
know
the
if you read
eggs.
the book. She
came out with the
one
eggs.
breast out and one like their wardrobes where they from always.
Oh really? It was one breast out. Oh, I didn't know that. That's food for thought.
That was their garb, like nothing, right? So it was like when you read in the book, it's just like nothing, and but it's described that way, and almost everywhere she went, she had that. So I'm like, yo, go to the books.
Hey,
get a
Matt said, let's keep it classy, and go with the clothes.
Yeah,
I think that's why
like
I'm
with the clothes.
So I need to holler at the commissioner, man, because I've been thinking about it. I don't have any.
It's a beautiful piece. It is,
but I do love the show, and I just, I was going for that accuracy. But okay, I don't know how this ended up first in the stack on this one, but this right here is one of the best statues for me that I ever seen from XM Studio.
Oh man, that's by XM,
dude. Now this one right now
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No. Right now it's going for about $12.99 early bird special because they're gonna bring it back up to 15. This is off the chain. I don't know how they did this. I'm assuming that Venom is made of PVC, man. What's y'all thoughts?
Man, you go first, Sam.
Dude, like an initial look and seeing, I think it's super impressive, dude. To the point that I want it. Like, but then you like, long as you don't get in the weeds and try to pick it apart, it depends on what you look. Because if you pick it apart, it's gonna be like, why is it Venom instead of just the symbiote, right? The bell's already on the floor. How's it making a noise? Throw all of that stuff away, and it like the silhouette is amazing. The engineering on it is amazing. Like if you take the comic book accuracy part out of it, I absolutely love it, and I'm actually seriously considering getting this. You can nitpick it, and there's a lot to nitpick for just sort of like accuracy, but like why does he have the spider suit when he's in this, right? It's usually Peter Parker. All of that stuff is facts, and you can pick it apart, but like at the end of the day, man, look at that thing.
It's off the chain, man.
I'm
gonna tell you right now, when it comes to percentages of me getting this statue, that's up in the upper thousands.
Ooh, in the upper thousands.
Yeah, man.
It's a beautiful piece. The texture on there is off the chain. I absolutely 100% agree with you both. I mean, and then him breaking off and you actually see the Venom creature, the symbiote itself, because it's not like Venom himself, it's the Venom creature showing up. That's dope. I like that. I really love it.
Yeah.
What's up,
it's
Archangel?
$12.99 right now, Arch. They
Terry in the building. But yeah.
I mean, you got a good point there, but I mean,
makes you think.
I mean, he says just the symbiotes, not Venom.
You know, dude, the way that it's so big on there, and I don't know. To me, it looks like Venom because it's bulkier. Like if you look at that same art, the cover, it's not bulky and muscular. It's thin, almost like a sheet coming out of him where they pulling this inspiration from. So the fact that it has so much muscles and bulk, that's more of a Venom trait to me, and I guess that's why it looks like Venom for me personally. But like I said, like for me, I see the symbiote. I see that he's just ripping it off.
So Hector say this is just Black Suit Spider-Man. It's not Venom.
Oh, I know it's not, but I'm just saying it reminds me of Venom for some strange reason. In my head, it's like Does he always have that big spider in there? That's probably it. I don't know.
Well,
but yeah, see from that angle, they're right. That looks good from that angle. It looks thinner.
That's where they kind of throw it off and mix it up, because he acquired the spider with Spider-Man, and then when he broke off from him, he kept that symbol on him.
Gotcha.
Nevertheless,
like I said, nitpicks aside, dude, I still
hands down that for you guys are the high-end collectors for statues. Hands down, this is a dope piece. If you guys have it in your collection, I want to see it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's dope, man. Come on.
I like it. Now, controversy, and black and white.
Here we go.
Controversy. People hate this statue.
Disco Sinister.
They hate it. Now,
I need to zoom in on that.
We don't have a Sinister right now that's really out there, except for a custom. And then it's an old piece out there, but it's kind of hard to get a hold of. And I've been waiting for a Sinister. I don't think this is as terrible as people making it. But what's your opinion?
Yo, Fado, he's welcoming you with open arms. She's like, embrace me, brother. Don't disrespect me. Just embrace me. I'm here for you.
Man, my man, Mike McDonald said, this is hideous.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm not going to be able to unsee this.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because the head sculpt truly looks like Captain Planet.
Man.
That is true.
They call him the
That
pumpkin patch sinister.
that suit on him, that teal color. It's really not accurate, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's throwing me off. The teal color,
Hey, listen.
the sharp shoulder pads right there. I don't know.
No. I just need to complete my.
He wants a sinister.
I need to complete my X-Men line, and I was looking forward to this, man. So I'm not gonna buy it just because. So I'm probably gonna be trying to look for the custom that's out there, but then that custom is already out there, and it's probably gonna cost me more than I would like to pay for it. But
if you go,
this thing is cold. I mean,
No,
it's not. I mean, it's not cold.
This,
It's,
I think
lukewarm.
this is a piece where if they changed the base and made it more traditional, but I know what they're going for. I know where it's from. It's Krakoa, and it's a whole different fades than the 90s stuff and the earlier stuff. But if that cape was, this is the one time I'll advocate for a mixed media, because then you can have all of his loose blades and like with wire, and then you can just form it whatever you want, where you want, and still keep the gaps in between it. But this one, like here, it's just like,
yeah, man. I gotta look at the custom piece now and try to find.
you got to
it
go
for sale.
back to the custom drum board.
So this is Nova, and everybody been saying pretty much the same thing on this one. It looked like he trying to dunk a basketball.
I forgot Chung Lee dies.
They said it looked better than the video. You probably a cave in and buy it. You talking about Sinister?
See, Matt?
All right, no doubt. Matt has entered the raffle as well. So good luck, brother, and thank you for coming to the show. Captain Planet was on point. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Air Nova is what they calling this one.
Air Nova. Yo, you got your new Novas?
Yeah,
Get my Air Novas tomorrow.
It's got an anime type of vibe to it. I'm not really even into this character enough to buy it, even if it was off the chain. So it's gonna probably
not feeling
stay
the
where
base
it's at.
to me.
You know,
The base even to me is off, kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, so Art said he might end up buying Sinister, but hopefully they listen to the criticism and they tweak it. You know,
Yeah.
But it is two other head sculpts, I think, for that.
I ain't gonna lie. I know we talk about it. We have a very specific Sinister we have in mind, but I know fans of Powers of X and House of X, whatever, Dawn of X, and he loves that piece. There's some things he nitpicks about it, my boy Star Child, but he actually really knows that character. He can tell you the scene that thing's from. He's like, yo, that's dope. But for other people, it's just not gonna work for him.
Yeah. Now, this is the Incredible Hulk with the symbiote coming through him. Art statue collector said like he looked like he was getting teabagged. Can't unsee it now. But I think it looks great. Overall, I really do.
Yeah, no, but this one, it's a great looking statue. I just don't need every hero venomized, right?
Right, that's what it is. It's a venomized Hulk.
It does nothing for me. Yeah,
I think it looked pretty good though.
This one's pretty dope, Fado. Yeah. It is. It's dope, guys.
There's another picture that he's more venomized and the whole face is over because he right here. You see this scene?
Yeah.
The torso is where he comes off.
If you go lower, Fado, look at that. Look how dope that indent is in his leg. Like it looks like the hole where go up a little bit, but you're
right here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, look how dope that looks. Like it's just going in and out, and there's depth to the legs. And the like, it's super well
Way
done.
To spot
like,
that.
Don't get it
That's
twisted.
Nice.
It's just like like if I had one Hulk, I won't get a venomized one. Now if I had 3 Hulks, I'd be like, okay, now I need a venomized Hulk.
Yeah,
That won't be the first Hulk I get.
Okay.
Ooh. Aiden, I thought you there was somebody who was saying that they really like that. The Hulk statue.
So A Plus said he don't like anything about that one. Now this one, I won't be purchasing any of this line from XM because Prime One got this on lock.
Yes. Yes. It looks nice. It looks nice. I mean, zoom in on it a little bit so we can see that. Just a little bit close.
Thing
The base looked pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's really the thing is like not a lot of people be collecting them 1/3, so these are dope for the people like yo.
Yeah, if you're not collecting that 1/3 line, this is for you. If you really like Batman Metal line, like Gotham Cenobites, but I don't think he'll be getting this either because he got pretty much everything from the 3rd scale line. So this a no for me, but I think it's a well done piece.
It's well executed, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the base. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the
that little lizard dragon thing looks really good.
Yeah, Terry operates in the 3rd dimension. He got third scale stats.
This is pretty good. Very ambitious.
And so we got ambitious. Batman on bike. I can't wait for Batman on boat. I want Batman on lawnmower too. Then I want to get him like a John Deere one. That's the one I really want. Then I will complete my Batman.
Again,
Batman on a spaceship.
Probably another pass.
That's pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
The sculpted jacket is off the chain to me. It's real. A lot of detail in this one though. From the base to the bike. All of these little zombified characters in the bottom of the base. I think it looks
from
good.
Death Metal. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it looked good, man. Another pass, but this one, Batwoman Ninja. I'm kind of ninja'd out. I think it's pretty decent looking. I'm only getting Red Hood from this line. What y'all think about this one?
I love it.
So you love it because it's red?
Because it's red and black. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Yep. Hey, I would like right now. I was almost had a Nightwing, and it sold an hour before I reached out to the dude, and then I was gonna get Red Hood, and I was gonna just get Red Hood, and then her. And
it looks nice. It looks nice. It does look nice. I like
cape, dude. I like the cape.
I like the detailing on her gauntlets and the way her hair is flowing and the way they did the shadowing effect to her hair. It adds more depth and more volume to it. It's pretty dope, man.
Dude, look at the wood, dude.
The wood look good.
The way it's broke, dude.
Yeah.
Definitely better than the Sentinel dioramas wood.
Yeah.
So now the wood is done nice. It's sculpted nice. It just don't speak to me to buy it. And I have to slow down, man. You go, because
Yeah, no, definitely. You don't need everything. For me, it's more of like I want the Bat Family Samurais, and that's about it. I'm not gonna get the whole line, but I want to get 3 of them. So the 3 I'm thinking of getting is Red Hood, Nightwing, and Batwoman.
The Red Hood look real good. That one's shipping for me soon. This one is coming to the cave all day, every day. No question about it.
The Thing.
I've been waiting on the Thing for a long time, man. Pause.
Oh, pause. Big pause.
I think it's a good statue. I just won't be getting it, but it is a good statue. I probably do like a little review based off what I see on the channel. But I think she looked good. If you into that line, definitely grab it.
What up, Mike?
But this one I gotta get, and I'm hoping that they bring the rest of the characters from Fantastic Four. I've been waiting on them.
No, they got that secret sauce fire flame recipe. So like Johnny Blaze fire,
Oh, can you imagine?
It's gonna
Oh
be
my goodness.
immaculate, dude. I wonder if they do like a half fire, half, or like just full flame on.
Will they do it translucent, like some of it?
I know. Ooh.
That
Yeah,
translucent resin would give it some depth.
man.
This is good
They got
to me.
so many options.
This is good.
Good old
This
blue
is
eyes.
this is looking good, man. We've been waiting.
Mhm.
I've been waiting. Like what Jody used to say, I've been waiting.
No, what's the one I was thinking?
The
I
bass
was thinking of
looks
an EPMD song. That's old school.
decent. Look like some old shredded up, bent up metal or something
Like
like
a
to stop a
hovercraft wing
fan
or
or something.
like that.
Yeah, that's what you
Some
think it
type
is.
of like future car.
It looks like some type of, I don't know, like you said,
Baxter
it had
building
a
vehicle
windmill
or
or something
something. You
like
know what I
that.
mean? Either a
Yeah.
Baxter built vehicle or something the enemy tried to come at them with and he just messed it up.
It's dope.
Crushed.
I like the textures in the shorts.
And the shorts, yeah, the shorts. Is
Yeah,
dope.
because they're sculpted, but they got a lot of texture to it. So that's giving it a lot of depth. I'm digging this. So if they come out with the full line and they all had that texture in their costumes, good shadowing and shading around this part of the shorts to give it a nice little separation and depth. A lot of times, man, when you look at these the Thing statues, it's not a lot of detail in the rocks. It's just kind of clunky. And I think this got nice separation from each piece around the body.
For sure, it looks like bump mapped. That's the thing. Like a lot of rocks, and you could look at some bases. It looks almost Play-Doh-ish or clayish, but this looks like freaking brick, dude. Like he's made of rock.
Exactly. They did a great wash on it. They didn't, and plus they didn't make them too profoundly orange. You know what I'm saying? Where it took away from it. They gave them just enough of that faint color orange that we know as the Thing.
Yeah. And
I
the
like the
Invisible Woman is the
imperfections.
one that I hope they knock out of the park. Man.
Oh
'Cause
man,
if they
did you
do
see
it
My
right-
Invisible Woman? It's dope.
I knew you was gonna do that.
Look at the cheeks, dude.
Hey man, the first one of the night.
Right here.
The first
Go
one.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, but this one's cool. It's XM. It's like
He
it's
was
only
trying.
He was
Hey,
trying.
man.
200
show.
ES. Get on.
Every show he be trying, and
Yeah,
you got it
that's-
tonight. The first one, because Dante ain't here.
Yeah.
Wow, you actually beat out Dante, bro. That's crazy.
Dante ain't here. Dante is sick right now.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he texted us though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this one is one of the ones I was most excited about that I saw. But I like this Galvatron. This may be my first
Really?
transformer piece.
Weren't we talking about that last week about if you were gonna get a transformer piece?
This Galvatron to me, man, it got
Thank you,
everything I
Critical
need.
Mass.
I like this.
Critical
Let's
Mass
see.
appreciates my dad jokes. Yeah, I love this Galvatron. I know people are picking apart some of the weapons and stuff. I'm like, I get
The
it.
Doom on
I
Bear.
hear you.
Haven't seen.
Take this.
Show me some pictures, man.
Edwin Diaz says, my first Bowen thing is the best looking one for me.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
Hey, the way you can say it is say the Thing. The best the
The
thing statue. Don't say the best thing statue I ever had. The Thing.
Pause.
Nah,
I'm gonna need your help after the show, or maybe even during the show. I don't want to slow it down, but
Yeah.
like that's my choice right now. I could get for the price of Soundwave. I could get Soundwave and Anticipation for Galvatron, and then put them on the side to Galvatron, compare them two together. Or for that price of that one Soundwave, I could get Red Hood and Nightwing. And that's
we're
the
gonna
choice
talk.
I've been
We're
trying
gonna
to
talk
make.
about that.
Oh man.
Wow.
That's a tough one
This
to me.
Galvatron,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really like these colors, man. It's just
Mhm.
so. I hope they continue on with the line with XM. I like this Galvatron a lot, so
Mhm.
I don't want to go bananas. So if I was to go, I would say going bananas for
Ooh.
me with Transformers would be having 3 Transformers and 3 villains, three of the Decepticons. So of course
I didn't
Galvatron
notice that.
and
He's
Megatron.
holding. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So go ahead. No, as you said, the Galvatron or Megatron.
Galvatron, Megatron, and Thrust.
Oh yeah, those are your favorites.
Yeah.
Those are your. I know that for a fact.
And then if I had to go for the Transformers, would definitely be Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and then I would have to pick one other character, and I wouldn't be so sure. It's easier for me with the villains. I like the villains better.
Yo, Aiden went into my head. I don't know what type of voodoo or whatever telepathy.
Go ahead.
Those are my 3. Like the Optimus, Soundwave, and Galvatron is all I would need.
Like,
yeah, I wouldn't
go
even
ahead.
need a Megatron. A Starscream would be cool, but like you can't get everything, right? So like if I had to narrow it down, those would probably be what I would prioritize. And the fact that there's one Soundwave available right now at a decent price.
I'm gonna tell you something. It will be Soundwave, Thundercracker,
You see a pose
and Megatron.
You see that the pose can change. You see that?
Oh yeah. Go back to that one.
And I like this right here. And then it's 2 head sculpts. I think you see.
I like
his mouth
that he's
is
holding
gritty.
the matrix of leadership.
I think it's 2 head sculpts. I can't tell right there, but
it's the same one, I believe.
Definitely
But
he can. He can swap out that right arm, and that base is looking real good, man.
Dude, look how he's aiming, and guess how Soundwave is aiming. So he can put him. He's like, yo, he can eject him out.
We got Rashid in the dark.
All rise for the arrival of Darth Rashid as he arrives in his TIE fighter.
Darkness.
Oh my goodness, it's Darth Rashid. He's come through.
Yo,
So yeah,
I
I'm digging that.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
we hear
Yeah, we can.
I'm just chiming into you, brothers, and say what's up, man. I'm in Cali right now and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Killer
So,
Cali.
I'm in Cali. We don't play that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in San Francisco right now.
You're gonna come back saying, yo, that's hella tight. That's all they say in Cali. That's hella tight. That's hella dope.
I wanted to show this real quick.
Hella.
So this is the Sheed has this transformation Hulk. This is a quarter scale, and this gives you a side by side. This was put out there by LBS XM to let you know how the 1/3 scale, how it's sized next to the quarter scale.
Transformation is still the best, man.
Yeah, I know you like that statue a lot.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. It's
Here we go.
You got it, or it's because you got it, or you really feel that way.
No, I really like the Transformation Hulk. I'm not a Hulk, and believe it or not, I'm not a big Hulk fan. When I saw Transformation Hulk and I bought it, I was like, this tells the story of Bruce Banner. The next one, it outsizes it, but which one really tells the real story?
Okay, but another question to come behind that is, since you don't really like that character, you said you don't like the Hulk that much.
No, I'm not a big Hulk fan.
Okay. So now that I know that, and we on the panel, we on the chat, YouTube gonna see this. Since you don't like them that much, go ahead and sell them to me.
Hold
on, because I don't have Transformation Hulk and I want it.
Nah,
so since you don't really like that character that,
hold on. I do like the Hulk, and hear me out. There haven't been, to me, not a great Hulk story. Only Hulk stories I ever liked was either drawn by Todd McFarlane or The Mindless Hulk by John Byrne. You know what I'm saying? If my man Redeemer, he probably knows about that, where they separated Bruce Banner out of the Hulk, and the Hulk fought the West Coast Avengers, and he was tearing them up. You know,
he was insane.
He was insane rage. That's the
Yeah.
Hulk that I like.
Yes.
And I love the Incredible Hulk, the movie. So
Hold on. Papa John's mom? He said better detail, better scope, better portraits, better bait. Papa John's?
Hulk transformation tells the real story of Bruce Banner being changed into the Hulk. Look at the destruction of the Gamma Machine. Look at Bruce Banner losing his mind, turning into the Hulk.
It's dope.
That story is dope.
The only thing that this LSB has, and it's not, listen, it's a good statue. I'm not taking nothing from it. But it has a bigger size. That's all. But which one tells which one is comic book telling story statue?
I mean, no, if we talking about storytelling, yeah, of course.
Yeah, if you're talking about storytelling, but that right there, that legendary beast, if I could intervene, that legendary beast,
it's nice.
The scope, the detailing of what they did to it, it reminds me of your favorite movie and my favorite movie of the Hulks, The Incredible Hulk.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
you know,
Redeemer, would it be fair to say, okay, let's put it like this, even though
go ahead.
Is my favorite, are we going to say that these two Hulks are probably the best Hulks out?
Yes, definitely, hands down.
I can say that.
Hands down.
I might have to say that, but that Hulk on throne, man, that gladiator, that's a cold piece.
No, that piece is not that piece. I put that with because I even thought about getting that piece because that piece, like you said, is hot, but which one is better now, the throne or Maestro?
Oh, okay,
easy.
Y'all out here talking.
Easy.
Y'all out here talking.
What up, Edwin?
Because now we on the Hulk, right? Look here, check it out. I had reward money over his spec, and I pulled the trigger on that One Punch Man.
Okay.
Right? Got that in. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But now there's 3 statues because I got reward money left. There's 3 that I'm looking at. That's the Queen Studios Hulkbuster, the LBS Hulk, and my middle finger up. Sorry, brothers. And
keep it clean.
Maestro. Now, Maestro has bled back into my mind because it's still available. And the reason that it's still available is because I believe that it's going to be expensive to ship, and collectors are like, I'm not touching that.
Your favorite.
So there's 3 statues I'm looking at to pre-order my reward money.
Yo, Fatal, do you know about the Maestro, the character itself in the comic book though?
I've been researching them, man. Lord have mercy.
I want you to read the story when the Maestro fought Dr. Doom. That came out, I believe, this year or last year. I was automatically thinking Dr. Doom was going to outsmart him, but Maestro ain't no joke.
Go get mine.
Yeah. So
what's that? Zoom in on that. What's that?
I feel like going downstairs and getting mine. I got them. I got all of the Maestro comics, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the Maestro.
Yeah. Maestro is no. He's an interesting character to me more than the Hulk because his mind is more sinister. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
right, exactly.
So
very, very true.
I love him. I love him as a villain. Yeah. And what I think of Fatal is you don't need that's an overkill with all the superhero stuff. I feel that they should have did it where it was just thrown on the base. All them canisters, I think it's like overkill to me.
You think that? Yeah. So you saving $1,000 without getting that?
I think you just need just the Maestro sitting in the Sentinel's head and you able to turn him around. I'd rather that.
So you wouldn't get him with all that stuff.
I like all of that stuff.
I got that one. I got that one critical. That is a dope piece. I'm so happy that I do have that one. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot.
Trust me, I like that Maestro piece to go right next. Like I look at Maestro as next to as sinister as Thanos. because they both is just real psycho dudes, and he remind me of the Old Man Logan Wasteland story and stuff like that. So if I look at that White Maestro, I don't need those canisters of the power. To me, it looks cheaply done, in my opinion. Okay. You just see Maestro sat. When you turn that,
I'm glad you put that in my mind.
When you look at that Sentinel head, and you see that how pause, but the head of the Sentinel, crazy.
No, and you know how I feel about throne pieces, but that's the one piece that I feel makes total sense because he already beat all of those fools. He's done. He those other fools working to bring he wiped all his competition.
Yeah. That's true. Dude. That's true.
Now he's just like done. What else to do?
So, but how much is that though? How much is the piece without the powers, or the superhero power? How much is just Maestro by itself?
Man, y'all gonna get Fatal to get the omnibus to Maestro.
I think he should, Redeem. I think he should. Anytime a character I'm interested in, I always read up on the character. Because
that's true. You have to.
I didn't like Thanos like how everybody before the movie, when Infinity Gone, I never liked Thanos because I thought he was overrated at first. But what happened was I read Thanos Rising.
Okay.
I read Thanos Rising. That changed up my whole vision of Thanos. I was
I give you the prices for the version A, just the statue, and mind you, he still got some Easter eggs.
Yeah, still got the shield
because he's got the trident. He's got the trident. The surfboard, of course, the Sentinel head. In his hand, he has the Infinity Gauntlet in his hand. He has Captain America's shield. He has the helmet of what's his name?
Iron Man.
No, from X-Men.
X-Men.
Oh, Magneto.
No, not Magneto.
Cerebro,
the big guy.
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. He has Thor's hammer in the base that I see. So
that's all you need. That's all you need to me.
Yeah, so he got some pieces in there. Okay, so that's 24. That's 24. Captain America shield, I said that already. Yeah. So with the other one, it's 2,600. So it's it goes from 24 to 26.
Now,
pretty much $1,200. The shipping is to be announced. So you already know when they say that, it's gonna be hitting you over the head.
When I first seen this statue, it didn't even have. I never seen the B version. All I seen was the A, and I was already in love with it. When I seen the B, it was just I without seeing the A, I just seen A and was like, "Yo."
So you got 1, 2, about 7 canisters, and then you got Iron Man and War Machine, and then you got also got Doctor Strange cape.
Yeah,
Doctor
I like
Strange
all
cape
of that.
Is hot.
I like all of that.
Doctor Strange cape is hot, but
and then all of those canisters got light up effect.
Man, if I'm getting that, I don't think you need. I don't know if it's exclusive. No, that's everybody's personal decision. But if I'm getting that thing, I'm getting symbiotes in jars.
If it was just 200 more, it'd be
all of it.
1,200 more. 1,200. All right. So
you can sell those things for as much as the thing you're gonna put.
But just know that if you buy that piece,
I got it.
That's a piece that you keeping because if you tried to flip that piece, you definitely know off the rip before you even buy this, you're not getting your money back unless you sell it locally.
All right.
Space killed me. That thing is bigger than people think. I literally bought it and then had a custom thing built for, I was talking to my people who do the custom stuff, and it measured 56 by 47. That comes out the back of my chair. So I'll go like this, I bump into it. And then if I would have put it over there, when I opened the door, I couldn't open the door always. So that's literally why I had to cancel it, because that's what got me back into collecting is I seen that and was like, oh, I'm getting it. And I don't instantly calculate centimeters, so I was just like, don't get it. I didn't think it was gonna be that big.
It's just like Fatal said.
Yep, no joke. I can get you the email. What happened?
Worry about
space later.
Yeah, you worry about space later.
I can't do that.
You buy. You hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. You worry about space later.
Me.
You
Don't
worry about
buy
space
a
later.
Micah Straw in store.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Dude, I can show you.
It's like when they sold Martin at TV.
Markups of the pedestal that they built. They were gonna build for me for that. And when they came back with the measurements, I was like, 50. Hold up. I was like, oh heck no. And then I started trying to figure out other places around the house because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to get my money back. And then I was able to get it back. But like that's literally the piece that got me. Reason I'm on these shows now is because that was the one that like sparked me back into the game in a big way. Dude. I love that masterpiece.
Okay.
Fatal Redeemer Crip. Yo, I'm out of here, yo. Just wanted to check.
All right, hey,
brothers,
before
man.
you get out of here, we're gonna do this for you real fast. All right, before you get out of here.
I know what you're gonna put up. I know what you're gonna put. I already know you're gonna
Yo, his TIE fighter running out of gas, son. You gotta fill that up. Did you just fly to Cali?
So there it go right there.
Oh my God. I love
this is without.
Dude.
You see what you're getting. This is 2,400. This is 2,400. This is what you get.
This one comes with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, everything
in
you
his
see
hand.
there, you get.
This is what you get for 2,400.
The throne is a sentinel head.
I didn't show that. Maybe I should have grabbed that picture too. But
and the turntable, it comes with the turntable. You don't even have to buy it. Shut up. I want that.
Fatal, what you going to? Well, Fatal, what you going to do?
I don't know. So let me show you with everything.
Oh man!
And these canisters light up.
That's overkill to me, man. It's overkill.
Something about simplicity of the other one is great too, but just the audacity of this piece too is just.
I love
the audacity of this piece. You heard that? Exactly. Like you did, like
it's hot. I love it.
It's like you did that. Yeah, man, you lying. I did it.
Yeah. And the way he's the attention to the line of sight and the way he glances at the gauntlet, like, yo, I thought you were gonna be more competition than this, dude.
I didn't even plan on showing this one tonight, but
do you see anybody beating that?
They go to base.
They own. Do you see any other Maestro statue beating this one right
Never. Never.
I think this is a forever piece.
You buy it.
And then if you know the character too, like Rashid was talking about, like Redeem was talking about, like Edwin was mentioning the intellect. He still has Bruce's intellect. It's just not locked. It's not gated with the morality. He doesn't have the morality of Bruce anymore, but he still have the intellect. He's crazy, dude.
Dwayne Davis said he got this on PO.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait to get in-house measurements because the measurements I got it from
your background.
I know who's going to be the first one to have this. It's going to be Art. Art going to be the first.
Yeah, I know. Art's going to probably have the prototype.
And by his review, that'll probably change. To see, not that I'm, because I'm retired, but that'll make you, I don't know.
Yeah, this is dope. When you look at this in the gallery and see those big 1/4, big giant 1/4 they have, this dwarfs it. They make them look. This makes it look small. Like this picture doesn't do it any justice.
Yo, later, fellas, man.
Yo, Rashid, peace. Be safe out there.
All right, brother.
Fatal, I'll holler at you, bro.
No doubt. So now we get into that time of the show. Where we gonna do a mail call. And we gonna start off with my uncle.
Man.
You want to go first? You want to go first? Mail call. What you got in, bro?
I haven't unboxed it, so I'm not gonna unbox it yet. That's gonna come on the show, so y'all gotta come and check me out. But you know the symbol, so you already know what's coming. And this is something that came that me and Fatal made that decision last minute, and thank God we did because it sold out. So Fatal knows what I'm talking about. And then
you gotta tell us what it is. You can't show us a brown box. You can still unbox
Mail call.
Sub-Zeros. dope.
This is, and you already see where it's coming from.
Yes, sir.
Iron Man
Iron
Studios,
Studios.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
so
had some
you
points.
already know.
You had some points.
Yeah, I had some points. I got this. Actually, they had you know how on Sideshow they were doing the deals.
Yeah.
So they had a crazy deal. I roughly got this with tax and everything for like $80.
Nice.
That was a steal. Now,
More.
Back
You got
that up a little
Goro in
bit.
it? Oh no.
Yeah.
this is Storm Collectibles, and this one dope piece. I got it on a Black Friday deal. Got this for a steal. And then your boy came through, and I had to get him. King Grayskull.
Yeah, King Grayskull. Yeah.
I had to get it. Got it for a good deal off Target. They had a good sale. And of course, this I'll be showing on the channel. The Predator Golden Angel. Elder Predator Golden Angel. It's a window box set, so you can actually check it out more.
Oh, that's
Nice.
dope.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my uncle, he collect more figures than
Yeah.
statues. So figures and hot toys. So
Yes.
man, congrats on your pickups, man.
Nice pickup.
Yes,
son.
sir.
All right. So now I'm not showing mine in person, but I'll show you what I got. Mail card that's on the way. This is I got my shipping notification for this. So this is coming to me. This was limited to 350 and it is waitlist full on Prime One Studios website. I'm happy to get this one in. The DK3. I didn't get the blue version. Glad the black version came out. I love everything about this statue. It is flawless to me. The base, the head sculpts, the entire Frank Miller vibe, and it's in black this time, and I love it. I love
dope.
it. And
That's
Prime
one of my favorite Batman pieces.
Yeah, they never miss when it come to comic pieces, in my opinion, when it come to Batman. And I'm very happy to get that. Edwin said, congrats on your haul, brother.
Thank you. Thank you so
Batman
much.
to date. Hate to say it. Well, love to say it.
Mhm.
And
Love
to go
say
back
it.
to this comment,
Mhm.
that's what we do. We enable people to think. Yeah, that's what these shows do. Great swap outs. You know what I'm saying? He even got his little Wolverine claw. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Loving this rope though. So that's probably going to be how I display it. But man, it's so many display options. The swap out on the chest emblem, man. I can't wait to get this in and unbox it for you guys. Might do a live
That's
unboxing.
smoking.
I think most of my unboxings I'm gonna do live, and then I'll do a review video like right after that, because I think it's fun to do the unboxing live because then you get to kind of see. But I'm gonna have a setup with a camera above me, so you'll be able to see the styrofoam. So I'm working on setting up my room where I'm gonna have my one camera mounted on the ceiling. When I get my office together. So I think all of my unboxings I'll do live, and then I'll do the review for you guys right after the unboxing and upload it to like the next day or so. That's how I'm gonna do it. But I love this statue.
Man, that is a dope statue. I pray you get a
Coming
low
home.
ES on it.
He coming home. He coming to the Chris Nib. Yes, sir. And
Yeah,
this
I
may
remember
be
you've
true.
been eyeballing it for a
Dude,
while.
This was a day one, bro. And this one's coming. I love the character. I think she is gorgeous, beautiful.
Yep,
Everything
you always
under
did.
the sun.
That's
and I
the
went with the
XM version, right?
No, this is Prime One. This is a third scale.
Oh, that's a 1/3. Oh,
Yeah, buddy. Loving it.
Oh.
Loving it.
Oh,
Loving it. Now, I don't know if everybody love this. I'm a big fan of Zatanna. I think she's a beautiful character. I got the old OG Sideshow piece. I love it.
Now I know why you're upset with the Constantine being.
There you go. Because guess what? Dead Man coming too.
Oh,
but I got Dead Man real cheap, bro. I got Dead Man for like 700 something. Like 700 for a third scale statue, dude. So
he's like He's even bigger. He seems bigger than the third scale. That dude's huge.
Pause.
Man, I can't wait to see it, man. But this one, I went ahead and got it with the stage, and I'm really digging it. So this is coming in, and this one is here. One Punch Man. Now, I had known about this character. I talked to my uncle about this character. I was intrigued by this character, and on Thanksgiving Day, I woke up at about 7, 8 in the morning, and I binge watched. I had 3 helpings of dressing that day. I had 3 helpings of sweet potato pie.
You got
my
that
ginger ale to
you
wash
did an
it
itis
down.
purchase.
Turkey. What vegetable did I have that day? Was it cabbage? So the bathroom wasn't smelling too good the next day, but it was 3 helpings, and I eat smaller portions, so I didn't go too crazy. But I binge watched this show, and I enjoyed it very, very, very much. And this Sumi Arts.
I guess you did, to buy that statue like right after. He's like
right after, and I used like 750 in rewards. So
nice.
I didn't pay full boat for it out of pocket. Love the way it looks. Love the character, and he just so smooth with it, man. Y'all know about this anime?
Know nothing about Punch Man.
I know about him. That's a dope. It's a dope anime. I like it. Especially the way they do the graphics when he's fighting. Like, when he's turned dudes apart. Oh man, it's ridiculous.
But does he dodge until you get that one punch in?
Nope.
No. It's just,
dude. There's a regal arrogance about him, and it's almost like I'm bored. Because his character he's doing this for fun. So I don't want to spoil it for you, man. 24 episodes so far.
Put it this way: if you remember Kenpachi from Bleach, he's got that kind of characteristic. Okay, so that way you could get kind of a gist and feel of where Fatal is talking about.
Yeah.
So are you planning to do more bust, sort of like anime bust with this one?
Actually, this is gonna start me off on my bust journey of anime characters and anime character statues. I want the 6 scale when he's punching through this monster and he's just walking away, and it's this big hole in the stomach, and you see the rib cages, and it's a 6 scale, but it's sold out, so I might have to get it on the aftermarket. But Payne, what's up, man? Glad to have you here, my brother. Appreciate you. Payne Collectibles, man. Hey, he got a great channel. Y'all go over and check that man out. He really good, and he funny because I always tease him about him standing his whole show, man. And this dude got a bunch of energy, and so his streams are very fun to watch. But yeah, he don't get drunk. He just eats. It's a great bus. Sumi does a fantastic job. I got another Sumi piece coming. That Joker that's breaking out of jail. I wish I would have got that Batman versus those 2 minions, but I didn't. It is what it is. Yeah. Hey, D, man, you ain't here, but appreciate it. Yeah, you glad I got caught up? Yeah, man, I loved it. I loved the show, man. It was nice. It was very nice show to watch. Hey, man, that's written by somebody else, though, man. Based on what I've seen in that, I don't even see how the Hulk can mess with it. I'll be real with you. Based on the way they wrote that show, I don't see how the Hulk can mess with it.
Which y'all talking about? She-Hulk?
No, Hulk. He's talking about Hulk against One Punch Man. There is a Hulk against One Punch Man video somewhere out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The Sume Ichigo.
That's got to be interesting.
Bust
Edwin,
as well.
Pain sleep standing up, son. You never seen him.
I'm gonna check that out. So I've been looking at Vegeta and I've been looking at Goku. I found some life-size statues. Actually, Dr. Mike got a couple of them, but I don't think I want those. I almost pulled the trigger because the prices compared to a lot of these statues, it's like $2,300 for a life-size statue. And if you compare that to some of these quarter scales, that's a great deal. Now, some people out there in Facebook land, they like, man, you crazy. You spend that kind of money. Look, man, y'all need to really pay attention to how much these things cost. Work hard, play hard. But what you think about this one? The design of it, Sam?
I think that without knowing the character, it reminds me of a character that I don't want to say, but I used to play this game called Genshin Impact, right? And it's anime drawn characters, and it looks like something out of that. I like how confident he is. I like his eyes, like the determination in his eyes is sort of just like, I don't care about nothing. You don't scare me. He seems tough, confident. I don't know much about it, but I don't. Is that a zipper in the front? It looks dope. He looks sick. I just hate judging characters that I don't know anything about.
Hey man, wait till you watch the show, then you gonna love this buff.
I'm gonna come back and be like, yo,
what up,
it counted them this and that.
What's up, J-Rod?
But yeah, I never heard a bad thing about One Punch Man though. Anybody I talk about, put it up there with the greats.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Wait, say Goku.
Say
again.
Goku again. Goku.
Goku.
Did I say it right? I said it wrong. Goku. Goku. Vegeta and Goku. Goku.
He said, wait. Say Goku again.
Yeah. So I might just go with the bus on the Vegeta and Goku. Did I say it right?
Vegeta.
Yeah.
Vegeta and Goku.
Vegeta
and Goku.
Guko.
No, it's Goku.
I know.
Yo, Critical Mass. I'm gonna have to check it out because a lot of people, like anybody who I talk that mention One Punch Man, they just check it out. I'm not even gonna try and explain
this is the crate. So that morning at about 7:30, my UPS man texted me. He said, "Hey man, you want me to roll this out to the back so your wife don't see it?"
That's what he said.
And I ended up getting this, and I got the Terminator 2 arcade machine because I got caught it on Black Friday. So he was like, "Dude, what are you buying? Bodies now?" So this is how he came. So I'm assuming that he's all one piece and you don't have to put it together at all. So that's how it came, man, in that case with wheels on it. So he's hitting me up, and then I hear my wife, the UPS man out here. I was like, dang, he was an A-dog. You got it. You were supposed to be watching out, man. I said, man, your wife saw me before you.
Oh man.
So the wife, but she didn't trip because my wife been having a lot of boxes coming lately, so it's kind of like
it's breaking even.
Yeah, I got so much random stuff because you're trying to get gifts and all this
have
stuff.
you ever been to the Lake of Minnetonka? That's what they used to tell me. Before I met my pops, they was like that Prince, because my mom was a big Prince fan. And she went to a concert, and people was like, "Yeah, your mom went to a Prince concert and got pregnant." That was a joke going around in my house, and my mom let that joke go. I'm like, "Come on, mom, stop playing, man."
Prince Ingram.
But I'm a big Prince fan. Actually, he's my favorite artist because I grew up. That go to Terminator 2. Yeah, so I can't wait to put that together. This is a piece that I copped. This is the NECA Candyman, and I was enabled by Gotham Cenobites, and I found this for a really cheap price. This is a 8-inch figure.
Yeah, it's cloth, right? It's all mixed media.
Yeah,
mostly.
Yeah, for like $45 shipped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the definition of pimping ain't easy, dude. He got it.
I had my hands on it over at the Target out here in Tinley Park. If I would have known you're interested. I said if I would know you're interested because I have a McFarlane Candyman.
All right,
Fatal B. Prince Ingram Jr. Who was
Purify yourself.
James Ingram.
James Ingram, that's what he means.
Purify yourself in the Lake of Minnetonka. Hey, so Gotham Cenobites, you have enabled me. But this is pretty good, man. So if you didn't know, a little tidbit about this movie. he actually had real bees in his mouth on the movie.
Oh, during the making of it?
Yeah.
They wouldn't pay me enough.
No, so they were baby bees and the stingers were not developed, so they couldn't do any harm to him. So he had real bees in his mouth during the filming.
You just need that one overachiever that
So you
just
talk
mature
about
fast, get his stingers quick, and be like, I thought they weren't supposed to have no stingers.
okay. Oh, my bad. Let me go back to that. So the controversy. Me and my uncle talked about this already.
You know, I don't want to see that because I'm gonna go in on it.
All right, so I saw this picture posted. The one to the left, right here, is Queen Studios. Now, I have this one, and I like it. I like it. This one is the J&D. This is about the ship. Okay. I'm gonna let my uncle talk about this one.
Okay, here we go.
Because this is about the ship for me.
Okay, the Queen stood. Now, hear me out. I'm gonna go in. I
Hey
don't.
y'all, it's about to go down.
There's only one way
I
to
don't
do
like
it.
J&D.
Hold on, wait. Chris. This is what Chris about to do, y'all. All right.
You already know. Okay, J&D. No offense to them. I think they're overpriced. That's one thing. But hey, if y'all collectors, no offense to the collectors, I know y'all spend your money the way y'all want to. But for me, it's a no again. First of all, the Queen Studios on the right looks nice. I wish that the hair was done a little bit more darker
Well, it's to
with the hair.
It's to
to the left.
Yeah.
I wish that he would have done the hairline a little bit darker, but it's accurate to how he looks. It does look like him. The one to the right, he looks like an old man with rosacea. The skin tone is off. The face sculpt is off. But people are like, oh, it's fantastic. No. Let's be honest, collectors. You have to be honest with yourself. No offense to those that have got it, that got it on shipping. Even Fatal, he knows me. He's got it, but he knows I'm going to keep it 100% real. I do not like it. It's oh my God. This is another Catwoman. This is another Joker that they made look old. He looks like an old Thomas Wayne / Alfred instead of the actual Christian Bale, the actor.
So people going that they say, most people I've seen, and this is just my opinion on it, man. And y'all can tell me what you think. When people spend so the dual set that I was getting, that I'm supposed to be getting shipped, is over $4,000. Now, when I looked at that, I said, you know what, for them that's a good deal because they've been about $3,000 for one. So it was about $4,200 for two. So you get Bruce Wayne and you get Batman. This is how he looks in costume, right? That's the Bruce Wayne, and then you get the dual base right here with both figures, right? Now, this is silicone, but you just getting that chin piece that's in silicone on the Batman, of course. So really, you shouldn't have been paying that kind of money anyway when you think about it. They didn't even have to do the hands silicone because they're in his pocket. So I can see where they could have cut corners and saved some money. Of course, the body ain't gonna be done in silicone because he's covered. But my uncle told me this looked old to him at first, and I was like, man, I think it looks really good when I first saw it. Now that it's come out and they put this comparison, so people like, man, it's superior to the Queen Studios. So Sam, you being like kind of new in this collecting game, when you look at these together, right? That Queen Studios piece was about $1,300, and the bat suit on it looks really good. And then this other one alone would have cost you about $2,700.
So for me being a hot toy connoisseur, and I know all about likenesses, I I'll just keep the hot toy. I'm just kidding.
Now they saying it. Now Payne said it's a huge difference in hair.
Yeah. If I'm looking, if I didn't hear anything they say, and I just look at this, the J&D one to me looks more like Bale than the Queen one. In the length of the face, and the cheekbones, right? But yeah, Val Kilmer's my Batman, so I don't have to worry about this.
I hope that's not true.
Val Kilmer represent. But yeah, I don't know. Like face expression, like any type of like sculpts where you, like when you're dealing with real life actors and stuff. It's one of the reasons I don't really mess with them is because it's just sort of like I don't like to see the actor. I like to see the characters. But if I was to have to choose one of these without knowing which one's Queen, which one's J&D, I'm gonna do the J&D one on the right. Like without price, money's no object. I'm gonna do that. If you tell me one's like, what did you say the price was?
I think by itself $2,700, and I think the Queen was about 12.
Yeah, then I'm gonna do like if the I'm not gonna spend that much money on that J&D one that you just mentioned right there. But okay. I will get the other one. Like if I was a huge fan of Christian Bale's Batman, I don't know. That doesn't look good to you, Unc.
The problem I have with
look
it
at the eyes.
The eyes look real.
Look sick.
No, look, the eyes are real. The eyes are actually the eyes are glass. It's glass. It's glass put in. So the eyes, I'm not taking away from that, but the overall perspective of how he looks, man, bro, he looked like he broke out in rosacea, bro. Look at it.
He's on the red side, but
that's what I'm saying. And the thing about it, BSC had just did a review by one of his guys that did a review, and it's the same red. This isn't a prototype. This is the actual head sculpt you're getting. Gotcha. So for me, it's like, no, and he looks older, man. You know Christian Bale didn't look like that in the movie. He did not look like that. He didn't look old like that.
That the Queen one looked like Tom Holland, though.
Now here we go. I think
true.
He doesn't look like Bale to me. Like
I would say Tom Cruise. I wouldn't go Tom Holland. I would say
the Queen one to me don't look like Bale at all. Like if I'm being perfectly honest,
it looked a little bit more like Tom Cruise. But I always saw Christian Bale look like Tom Cruise.
Correct. I did think so. Yes.
However, when I go likeness, I'm gonna say that J&D's likeness is more Christian Bale, but he does look like an older version, slightly older with this acne problem going on and that redness. No, I didn't think they needed to go with the redness, you know.
And one thing, there's inaccuracies with the bodysuit. The armor plating that's on his bodysuit, it's supposed to be carbon fiber. Remember, Fatal? You remember that also on the Hot Toys that it's carbon fiber, just like in the movie. It's accurate.
Yeah.
If you look at if you pull up the body and zoom in on the chest and the armor plating on the arms and the kneecaps, they texturize it totally. It looks like a honeycomb thing instead of carbon fiber. So just check that out. Look into
the hand will probably be different. So I don't know if I want to cancel it or not. Yeah. Okay.
For the J&D one, you got the J&D one coming. You said.
Yeah. So I don't know right now. So I'm a little worried.
I think Redeemer makes some very good points about it. And especially if you know these characters and the actors well. If I was just looking right at it, and if you go back, like one is clearly look more reddish, but one clearly looks more to like Belle to me than the other one.
But look at the hairline. It's something jagged about this hairline. And then when I look at this, I don't see that same thing in the hairline.
Yeah. Are those different?
Yeah, that's probably the prototype.
So I think you're getting two Christian Bale head sculpts to swap out with the cow on the one with the full Batman suit. I'm thinking
Gotcha.
because I don't think they'll make it with. I don't know though. I'm not 100%. I got to check into that. Or they just give you 2 total hair sculpts. But the hairline look a little bit different here than it does here.
Hold on for a second. I'll be right back because I got a point to make about that. Hold on.
Yeah, it's like because right here, man, I was kind of sold, but it's still a little red and a little older looking, you know. But yeah. I'm curious. I don't know, man.
If you're happy with the queen one, I don't see a reason to like jump unless you really want. To me, this is an upgrade. Still has flaws and all of that stuff, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, the queen one is better because I when I see one clearly looks, for me personally, one clearly looks better. Price aside, me personally won't spend this is just me, won't spend the money for those because he's not my dude. But if somebody was to say which one do I want, I'm gonna, without knowing the price, I'm gonna pick that one.
All right.
Like, easy.
So that's in mail call. I got this one in. This is a sideshow. This is not the double OG, but this is the OG. Mm-hmm. And this is the one that I said I thought was better than the one that went for 10 grand. And I got this one for 770 shipped, I think. Like 770, 80, 780 shipped. And brand new. And this is the exclusive version. And when this came out, it was about 550. So it was probably around 650 shipped. So I only paid a little over 100.
So now you don't have to get the LBS Hulk.
Well, this is a quarter scale. So if LBS, I wouldn't be doing it gray.
I was just joking.
Yeah. And then this is the tethered shirt, torn up shirt that he has. So this one I got in the cave.
You've been talking about this one I'm glad you was able to get your hands on it. That's such a good deal because it's a really nice Hulk.
Yeah, I got it on eBay for $780 shipped. So I thought that was a really, really good price, man.
I just made somebody an offer on something while I was chatting. So we'll see if it comes back.
Yeah. So one thing about that J&D though, if I don't like it, I can sell it quick, and it'll sell, and I won't even have to hit nobody over the head, and I could make a few $100 profit for the hassle doing, because I would do an unboxing and review it, and if I don't like it, I can sell it. And J&D pieces hold their value. That's one thing about them. They do. But there is slightly a fanboyish type of connotation when it comes to J&D, because anything you say about them, people take it extremely, extremely personal in the community, man. And it's like, whoa.
I don't know, dude. Like, that's the thing. From my experience, too, like, there's going to be pieces. There's going to be stuff, and we talk about this a lot, like, I'm never attacking somebody because I don't like something or if they don't like something. It's those opinions that spark the conversation. So like, it's never like you're dumb for buying that piece that you absolutely like. It's just like everyone's wired differently to like things.
So this one came in too. This was the last thing I wanted to show that came in.
Okay.
I got this for 780 shipped. So
I like it. I like that one.
Yeah,
it's classic. I like it. Oh, one thing, Fatal. This is what your J&D sculpt looks like, and that's Sam Rockwell, the actor. That's what he looks like.
You think so?
Sam Rockwell.
Man, it do kind of look like him though, a little bit. I don't know, man.
I'm just saying. I
don't know.
Hey, I like how Redeemer keeps it real though, right? Because it like.
I got you. I'm not. There's a thing.
Yeah, it's a fanboy in every. So you got PlayStation fanboys, you got Xbox fanboys. I got both.
Correct. Yeah.
And I like the Xbox slightly better because I like the controller. It was always more comfortable for me. The graphics to me, they pretty much the same when I look at it on screen. So I always like Xbox better because the live interaction, but I got both systems. I'm not fanboying it, and that's correct. With statue companies.
Wherever the games and wherever your peoples play at, like that's how it is. I'm like, yo.
Hey, I love Sam Rockwell. All right, so
Iron Man 2, baby.
You know,
Yeah. There you go.
all right. So the last topic of the night before we get out of here, and we're not gonna spend too much time on it. It's gonna be what's going on.
Sam jamming.
Yeah, I let the music play a little bit tonight, man, and real softly.
It's cool. It's cool.
I don't even catch myself like you on your sick play the music, dude, and I'm just like I'll watch it back and I'm like, oh, why am I moving? I'm like, they got the music on. I can't help it.
So go ahead. What were as you were saying?
What's going on with DC, right? So we just found out in DC that they're talking about canceling Wonder Woman 3. Another thing that happened is Black Adam was considered a flop in the box office. We also heard that they want to recast Jason Momoa from Aquaman to Lobo. I was gonna put up some slides, but I think people already heard about it. I don't think it's necessary to put up slides. We know the news, right? And then we've heard they might just scrap this whole Snyderverse, and there's a possibility that the Superman 2 movie is gonna get scrapped. Right?
Facts.
Now we've been talking about Marvel. Y'all see what I got on tonight. Black Adam, and for me it was a good movie. I gave it a B plus. I thought it was fun to watch. They wanted it to break 600 million, and it got somewhere close to 380. So they said they losing $100 million because of how much it costs to both make the movie and then to promote it. I didn't see much promotion coming from DC. I saw promotion coming from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Right, and that's where they dropped the ball. They leaned on that man way too heavy to promote his own movie. So, we talked about how Marvel been dropping the ball, and Phase 5 looked like crap. Right, Phase 4 didn't give us much. We had some good movies in there. We had a couple good TV shows, but overall, it's not been that great.
You're generous,
right?
So this is the time for DC to get into the game and take over. So I got some more thoughts on it, but I want to start with the Crippler and tell me what your brain is got in it right now.
No, I think there's aspects of the current DCEU that I like. I like Henry Cavill's Superman. I like Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. Jason Momoa's Aquaman. But I didn't always like the movies that they were in. There was some that I liked. There was some that I didn't. And it's very, controversial. Like there's so much heat and controversy around them that I think what they need to do is burn it all. Even though I like these characters,
burn it all
because it's too much baggage. And like all right, let's say there you go. Let's say if you decide to keep Henry, you got to pick and choose. I want Henry Cavill, but I don't want Wonder Woman. Then I want this. Then when you bring Henry Cavill back, you're like, okay, do we have to? Is Jimmy Olsen dead now? Like, and then like. You have to start answering, is Amy Adams still Lois Lane? Or like, you just, it's too much. So you can't pick and choose. Because if you pick one, you can't really reset without bringing everything back. Is freaking Morpheus still white? You know what I mean? So it's like Lawrence Fishburne, like there's just too much. So, and then everyone's also split. Like some people love the Snyderverse, some people hate it. I think the best thing for the fandom to come together is just a whole new vision. There's a lot of actors out there. What is your take? He already tweeted that Superman is a priority. He didn't say Henry Cavill was a priority. He said Superman was a priority for him. He confirmed that. Yeah, he confirmed. James Gunn confirmed in a tweet that yes, some things you heard in that tweet about Wonder Woman is true. Some things are not, and some things we haven't decided yet. But for the most part, it seems like Patty Jenkins is having trouble. What they did, because they did the same thing with Thor: The Dark World with her. They said, you know what? This is not fitting what we want to do because we have to connect it. Why don't you make these changes? She said no, so she dropped out of Thor: The Dark World. And then she did the same thing with this Wonder Woman. They said we have a different vision. Here's what we need to do. She said no. You know what I mean? So she scrapped it. So it ain't like there's some truth to everything, right? And the truth is somewhere in the middle. So I just think like get rid of all of that and then make something that everyone will judge based on if it's good or not versus the baggage that I never liked the Snyderverse or I love the Snyderverse and all of this stuff. I think it's best for the fandom. I think you could tell some original stories. I think people could get excited about some of the casting choices and nail it. And the reason they did the Lobo the way they did it, because he wants a traditional Aquaman, but he loves Jason Momoa. Gunn and Jason Momoa are cool, but he was like, I know he always wanted to play Lobo, and James Gunn always wanted to do Lobo, so that's why Momoa was like hitting like, I'm excited. I can't wait to tell you because he wants to come off of that. So they're gonna build a new Justice League. It's gonna be all new faces because the moment they bring one back, it's just gonna mess everything up. Okay, like, that's my take on it anyway.
Nice. Funkle, my fun uncle. What's up?
Well, okay. This I kind of agree with you, Sam, on and that perspective about scrapping and just starting fresh and all that.
Appreciate you being here.
Now, one thing about it, like, you know, I'll keep this in the back of your head. That way I don't lose track of it. I'm wondering if Jason Momoa, if when they start him off, are they going to start him off as based on Omega Man? Omega Men, the first comic, which was his first appearance. Are they going to base it off of that, or are they going to give an origin story? That's one thing, and that's a whole big trip in itself. Now, Patty Jenkins, no offense, but I think personally, you know, me and my nephew Fatal, we talked about it. That it's a hidden agenda probably with Patty Jenkins that she wanted to do things because me personally, I like Thor Dark World. I thought it was, I mean, it's better than Thor Love and Thunder, hands down.
My favorite, but it was better than a lot of the stuff that's coming out right now.
Exactly. Thank you. And even Thor Ragnarok wasn't too bad. It had a little bit more comediatrics, but it wasn't bad. But this whole rewriting things, and no offense to the women that writing, but you got to stick with the storyline and quit trying to undermine our kid heroes. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. You're undermining them and underpowering them, and you're putting a certain perspective, like you're making them soft. And it's like, that's one thing that I'm not going to ever be down with. And I'm going to criticize that to the day that I pass on. Lord forbid I don't. But it's the whole point that, you know, come on, man. You can't do that. You can't make them sweet. You're making them all sweet, and I hate that sugarcoating of like Love and Thunder, like all the MCU the way they did it. Now DC, like I agree with Fatal, take over. If you're gonna take over, but take over with the writers that wrote in the animated series and movies that they did.
Man, they animated.
Use those writers. Use those writers to be script writers, or help them along the way with true script writers for movies, you know, and don't undermine them, because the storylines, we all followed the animated storylines of The Killing Joke, of The Long Halloween, and they're really good. Even in the animated series, they're really good.
And to piggyback off that, that's why they need to burn it down, right? Because in the Snyderverse, we don't know. Jason Todd and Robin died off screen. You know what I mean? Always. So we don't get to see any of that stuff. So like when you reboot it, you have a chance to. Snyderverse was dope, but it skipped so much stories and combined so much stories together that
This is right.
You lost a lot. Like in one movie they did Death of Superman, Superman Returns, Dark Knight Returns, and those all deserve their own air to breathe in, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
We're so far ahead that we're not going to be able to, we're not going to ever be able to touch some of those stories in a DCU style of way where you know what happened to Jason Todd. You see the Bat family get formed, right? Where's the Bat family now?
Okay.
Like he's too old. Like where are they? No
So-
one knows, right? So like start it all over. Let's see some of that stuff that we want to see fleshed out a little more. New actors, like think about Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot was a good Wonder Woman, but she made it her own Wonder Woman. It was a unique, dope take on it. But Amazons, dude, they are you know what I mean? There's some Wonder Womans out there. Like look how the Injustice portrayal of Wonder Woman, right? She's no joke. And so there's other portrayals out there that they could do. And nothing against Gal Gadot. I just think that this, just like any good comic run, some people gonna like certain artists, some people gonna like certain writers. I think they got a chance to do a really good run here from scratch with no baggage.
Okay.
Yeah. True.
Now,
True.
I'm gonna try to wrap it up into what I'm thinking is gonna happen.
Okay.
Because I don't want us to be here all night.
All right.
Okay. When they said they were scrapping Wonder Woman 3, he meant that. But he meant old girl's version. He didn't mean that they were scrapping Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot ain't going nowhere. Want to know why?
She tweeted though that she was pretty much
Gal Gadot on her Instagram page said, looking forward to Wonder Woman 3. This is after the news came out, and James Gunn liked it.
Yeah, no, what she said was, just to be clear, because you're right, but what she said was, it's been great. I loved playing Wonder Woman. Hopefully I could come back if you have me. She never said come back from Wonder Woman 3. She just sort of like, it was a plea for the fans to be like, let them know how much you love me, because that dude is making some decisions, and I want y'all fans to get over here and rally. Because you're right, because like he said, some things haven't been decided yet, and I think you're absolutely right, Fado. I just don't think they decided on, do we bring back Gal Gadot or not? So we'll see. But you bring back one, then
Gal Gadot,
you gotta bring them all, or it's not
ain't
gonna
going
work.
nowhere, because Wonder Woman is the single most successful and best female superhero movie ever made in the history of mankind.
The first one, right?
The first one. It is the best female superhero movie ever made in the history of the world. There's not one movie.
The worst superhero movie that they made in the history of the
There's not one female superhero-led movie in the history of the world that's better than that first Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot led Wonder Woman. Okay, I just think that they're scrapping Shorty from making it. James Gunn gonna be the one making it.
Yeah,
James Gunn gonna be the one that's gonna pull the Snyderverse characters back. I don't think that Zack Snyder won't have some influence. I believe that we can do backstories on those characters, like Robin. We saw him, his suit hanging, he's perceived to be dead. We can always do a prequel. We can always do that. They always work if you do it right. But you can do it.
You can do it. You can do anything. But
if if it's a great movie, they do it with video games. They did it with the Arkham Knight games to show you a prequel of what happened before this. They can do that and get some younger actors in there to do the prequel. But if you get rid of Superman's Henry Cavill Superman, and try to bring us another dude when we clamoring for him, that was one of the best things about the Black Adam movie. People want him back, right?
Yes.
They not scrapping Superman 2. James Gunn gonna do his version with the same actor. Now, this is what my opinion is. Now with Jason Momoa, I don't have no problem with him playing both, because if he plays Lobo, him and Aquaman probably never gonna be on the screen together anyway. And if Josh Brolin can play Cable and Thanos, so can he.
Two different universes. Though,
Two different. No, it's really the same universe, because they even talked about it when they broke the fourth wall.
That's because that's what that character does. So he talks about Marvel versus. He talks about Dawn of Justice too in that movie, right? It doesn't mean it's the same.
Of course.
They could do that.
because they was talking about at the end Green Lantern, right?
Yeah.
But
Talk about
it can be done, right?
Yeah.
Right now, we don't have a better Aquaman, and I don't want some pansy tights wearing dude after I done had this great Aquaman, because Aquaman is one of DC's best films. The first Aquaman was off the chain, and it did very well.
It did do well.
Black Adam could have done better, but China never opened it up. They would have hit
didn't do
that.
good domestically though. So
I mean, but it made 380 million. If it opens up in China, it's making another 120. That's a big market.
I you know how, like, I did not hate Black Adam, but like if you look, like when The Rock comes out and when anybody have to come out and be like, no, we're profitable because we released early on Apple, like that doesn't make it.
If it would have opened up in China, the movie would have been a lot more profitable. Fighting against a lot.
No Marvel movie opened up in China in Phase 4,
and they didn't do well.
They did better than Black Adam.
Yeah, only Wakanda Forever.
No, Thor: Love and Thunder is up there with Wakanda.
Yeah, and people made a mistake going to see Thor: Love and Thunder, and everybody who went and saw it. I
was one of them.
I was
I was one of them.
Wait. Payne said
I was one of them.
Like, so.
Hey, Payne, you're a different breed, my brother.
He's a nice guy. Payne's a nice guy.
It sounds like Sam working for Disney. Yeah.
Y'all don't know me. Then why do I got like this Justice League shirt on? Support the Snyder cut.
So the Snyder movie was off the chain. I just don't think. I don't think that we don't have a problem with the actors. Yeah. You go out here trying to get a new Superman, and you're gonna fail because the crowd loves.
It's just too messy, right? There's so much baggage. The problem with Disney, the problem with DCEU right now is that they don't have a vision. They keep trying to piece things and make things work when none of this stuff fits. None of this stuff fits. So it's sort of like,
but guess what
you
does
got a good
work?
Superman, the actors, I get it, but like if he could do it in a way where he brings back those actors, but try to tell a story that nobody else they bring back matters. So like,
but guess what?
Too messy.
Peacemaker.
Why would you want to do that?
Peacemaker was a success. The Peacemaker show was a success.
It was critical success. That's one of my favorite movies that came out during the pandemic. But
what's that?
I'm talking the show and Suicide Squad, both James.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, he's talking about the show though. He's talking about.
I love the show too. The show was great.
The show was fun. If you take away Cavill Superman, DC gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Favorite Superman, like more than Christopher Reeve. You know what I mean?
More than Christopher Reeves, absolutely.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Superman, he's perfect in the role. I just think if you're trying to unite, and the best way, talk about Disney, the best way to counter Marvel is to have a united fan base, and it's not united. And what could unite them is just nobody's gonna care about the actor, Zack Snyder. No one's gonna care about the act because everyone's like, look, dude, they made Robert Pattinson. People like him, right? They made people. No one's gonna care about the actor if the stuff is good. Like if they come out and their stories make sense, their universe makes sense, the connections make sense. That's more important than the actor to me because they're gonna find a dope actor.
Yeah, but DC people do care about the actors because they still kind of like a lot of people didn't like. Now I'm a Batman.
I'm
fan.
one of them that
a lot of people didn't like
Madison,
the Batman.
Right?
I'm a Batman fan. I like the movie, but I was a little bit critical about Patterson. I still am in a sense of his build. That's the only thing.
In costume, there is no other better Batman on screen.
I'm with you, Mike. And that's the thing. It's like
there's no better Batman on screen than Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Oh, he backed out of The Witcher because the writer's room. The writer room didn't respect the books or the source material or the games, and then Henry Cavill actually is a fan of those games and a fan of the books.
Exactly.
And so he was like, the moment he said in the interview, the moment they start, he already got into it with season 2, and he was like, the moment they just start doing something that's far off course, he's just gonna drop. He said it before he dropped, and then he dropped. So that's why he left. That's why
Bell was a good overall. He's a great actor, but in costume, that big brooding 6'4", 240-pound Batman.
That was
if he's on screen with Bell, he gonna beat the heck out of Christian Bale.
Oh, he looked good in
imagine?
first appearance. I just didn't like him. I like the way he looked. Like anorexic in the second one.
Hey, what's his name that played Bane? Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
There's no way in heck that Tom Hardy could have got on the screen to play Bane with Ben Affleck.
Christian Bale.
No, with Ben Affleck. Tom Hardy is 5'8".
Yeah,
he's
that's
5'8". That would have been one Bane getting his back broke. If he'd have been on there with that big brooding Batman, and I just liked him. Tom Hardy was too small, and they should have went with Batista. I think he would have filled that role just right. That was the one thing I had a problem with. He's a great actor though, but 5'8".
I was always in the minority with the Christian Bale stuff. Like, there's so many people who love those. I was always just like.
Well, the one with Joker was crazy.
Yeah, like that third one was like, what? Okay, I'm glad you guys enjoy it.
He shouldn't have been Bane, 5'8". Yeah. When you had Batista
that Talia Al Ghul, that Talia was just like, oh,
yeah, he was asking to do it.
Liam
she just needed to stick with Coco Chanel.
Liam Neeson, Tom Hardy, Liam Neeson, Roger Ray.
But a lot of people like Bell, and I get it. He did a great job, but that costume is not.
I like the Bale, but and he did protein up. He did have a good build.
Oh, he had a good build, but that costume was more Terry McGinnis than it was Batman.
Yeah. And that's
it was
the
more
thing.
True.
Because what I like about Batman, right, is like if you look at all of them and line them up, like Affleck is the one, like, not only just in the physical presence he had as Batman when you looked at them, the dude got ripped for it, but how he would act as Batman. His combat style was right out the Arkham games. He'll grab people.
Yes, it was. Yes.
He'll use the gadgets. He'll come from under the ground, like and decimate, like, and that impact. That's what Batman. So like I did like the Batman. I didn't love the new Batman Pattinson movie. Because that Batman, like, it was more like he was young, year one, whatever, but it took him like 30 punches to knock out a Doug, and he's like,
Well, see, the thing about it though, I thought that made sense.
Like Ben Affleck would have hit him one time, like, boop.
I thought it made sense though, but I thought that made sense because if it was just year one, year two, he wouldn't have been as good fighting.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think they're
What's up, Art?
It is
challenge day.
In 5 way.
Yeah, he was kind of stiff when he was in that costume, man.
Yeah, well, he wasn't as stiff as Keaton, but yeah, he was stiff.
Yeah, that's true. That's why they designed the suit differently in Dark Knight, as opposed to Batman Begins, because that Batman Begins, he was just like.
Yeah.
What did you say to me? What?
And the acting of Bell was killing me. Though. I was like,
the synthesized voice of I like the synthesized voice of Ben Affleck too.
Yes, man. Me too. I was one of those people be like, Affleck, really? They getting Daredevil? They getting it? And then when I seen it, I was like, oh, he's great. Like, he won me over. Like, just straight up. But yeah, no, I think you're right. I just think that the moment they try and pick and choose, it's gonna lead to plot holes before even one script of the movie is done. And I
think they can keep the same. That's what I'm saying, because I think the actors are not the problem; it's the writing. So
it's a bad script writing.
Dude,
that's
we
what
know
I'm saying.
daggone well. Now we know. If they write a proper movie for Ben Affleck and they have him on screen with Deathstroke.
Oh, that's what they were gonna do, and it looked amazing. Like with the direction they wanted to go with it.
And Deathstroke, that dude keeps himself in shape too.
What up,
yeah.
Art?
art in the
Yeah,
building.
no,
Art
like he's
statue
still
collector
ready.
in the
Like
building.
John Magdaleno, I think his name is.
Yeah.
But, I think, yeah, it's the writing, but I wouldn't even say it's the writing more if it's the studio meddling of like just like reacting to Marvel and trying to do like
Yeah, I wouldn't
instead
even
of
care
being
about
himself
Marvel.
and staying the course, like that's
Marvel
why they got
falling
the
apart,
Whedon
man.
Justice League is because like they was like, no, make it more colorful, say some more
No.
jokes.
No.
You know what I mean? And it was just sort of
No,
like, yo,
look, James Gunn just showed you how with it was colorful enough, but when you look at the Suicide Squad, dude, it was violent, right?
yeah.
It was.
That's what DC fans want.
But
Everything
the
don't have to be
writing
for
was sophisticated and funny when it needed to be,
It was
and the
funny.
jokes land. It wasn't jokes that break up a serious scene, right? They let the serious scenes breathe. Like if you just look at the trail of Guardians, it's silly, but then when they show you freaking Rocket's reaction to some stuff they were doing to him in the past, you're like, dude,
Yeah.
like
See, Gunn did it right though.
Yeah,
Gunn
I'm
did it
feeling
right.
for this little raccoon right now, right?
And my man who played Deathstroke, what's the actor's name, Chris? That played
John
Deathstroke.
Magellano,
John
Magellano, something like that.
Magdaleno, something like that.
Magliano.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Magliano, yeah.
Magellano,
We just butchering the name. Magdaleno.
It looked like it was gonna be off the chain, but-
Mangaletto, something like that. Yeah.
So seriously, I do not think they should recast the actors because I think that the way the Justice League looks in costume looks better than the Avengers.
I love it.
In costumes.
it.
They just do. Now, they just do to me, man. They look in costume. The Justice League just look like they would rip through the Avengers very quickly and make light work of them.
Well, they always been like sort of gods, right? They were always like, they had the old gods, Olympus and all of that, and then these were the new ones, right? And so it's like they were always more, whereas Marvel was street level, or you know what I mean? They're not messing on Superman's level, right? They're just on another league, and that's what I loved. Those were the differences I appreciated a lot between Marvel and DC.
And with Medium Hulk, they ain't got a chance.
Dude, and with all of their nerds, like with Thor playing Fortnite,
And you know what's funny though? Somebody
for
flirted
real.
with
That's
the
true.
idea of a crossover movie, but I don't see that happening anytime
with James
soon.
Gunn there, and if he builds this universe right with the connections he have, if they made Spider-Man happen working with Sony, that means Marvel is open to working with DC.
That'd be
if they
crazy.
get their
But
stuff
I just can't see the Avengers having a chance with the Justice League because you're talking about superhumans versus gods.
Oh, but that's when they level up their cosmic game, right? We got cosmic level people. We just
But like,
not
so
really
if you
introduced
got
to that.
Thanos going against Darkseid make a light word of buddy, man.
Yes, he is. Because
Brainiac is the one, though. Brainiac is that dude.
Yeah, we ain't even brought him into the equation.
Brainiac is that dude. So it's just
When we talk about the big
yeah.
grays, the big grayish blues,
Oh
know,
yeah, those two.
you
I don't
know,
know. Thanos got beat by
Darkseid making
a man who was
light
worthy.
work.
So
He making light work of him. He making light work of Apocalypse. Apocalypse is a
got-
beast, but he can't mess with no Darkseid.
Hulk got
Short,
a
smart
piece
heart.
in the biscuit. Yo, they just bring Galactus. They're gonna have to turn all of those cosmic levels.
I call him Medium Hulk.
You
You know what I'm saying?
I call
Yeah.
him Mark Ruffalo because there ain't no Hulk in that dude. Dude.
Sure
There ain't
is.
no Hulk. There's no smart Hulk in there because he's dumb as fuck now. And he's just like, he's like,
That killed me.
get that dude out my MCU. Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of Phase 1 through 3. Not a fan at all of Phase 4, dude.
Yeah, Phase 4 was a flop, and it's time for
Yeah.
DC to take advantage. And I think Mr. Gunn knows
That's why
this.
I want him to just like no barriers, just do
Yeah.
you, Gunn. Just create the dope, make it things connect in a way where you don't have this baggage of trying to make things work.
Yes, sir.
I think that's the way you succeed doing this. I think all of the actors are right; they're dope, but I like different takes on things. Like I don't get caught up when somebody else draws a character that I like if they do it.
Yeah, but
a good take on
name
it.
somebody who gonna be a
I
better
don't wanna
Batman.
name
We
him
need another
because-
Batman.
Yeah, because that's the thing. People trying to cast these actors when you don't need to cast these known actors. That takes
They'll
it
never
away
do.
from it.
They'll never.
Dude,
it's not gonna
Chris
happen.
Evans did some little things and he was fantastic. He never stuck at that, but he was such a good actor. He turned Steve Rogers. He made that him. You know what I mean? You don't see Chris. You don't see Johnny Blaze. You see Chris Evans because he's a damn good
for
actor.
Every Chris Evans, they went and got my man's. Who did they get to play Iron Man?
Michael B. Jordan
really held it down
to play Iron Man. Oh, Tony.
Robert Downey Jr.
Dude,
you talking about that Robert Downey Jr.'s?
Think about it.
Yeah,
he is the Avengers. I don't care how much you think Captain America is the leader. Robert Downey Jr. held down the whole series.
He held it down.
And if it wasn't for the Iron Man movies, I don't think it would have ever kicked off.
The Iron Man movies were going like this before Civil War, before Winter Soldier.
I get that.
Like he got up here and he gave you that hype, and it was dope. I respect you, Robbie Downey Jr.'s, but his movies were starting to make less.
Without Robert Downey Jr.
And then the great
MCU wouldn't have been successful.
Winter Soldier happened, one of the greatest comic book movies of all time. And
it was
like,
great.
We got this. Get on my back, Robert Downey Jr. Let me show you how to do that.
But what made Winter Soldier great?
It was Steve
It wasn't
Rogers.
Captain America. It was.
It wasn't Captain America?
Nah, man. It was Winter Soldier was good.
Civil War.
It wasn't Captain America?
I don't think so.
Nah,
I think it was because of the Winter Soldier.
Crazy.
The White Wolf.
He was
the whole
dope.
storyline.
I think
the storyline was interesting.
It was the storyline. It was the tone. It was the writing, and it was the directors, because that could have easily been some cheesy World War stuff way back in the day.
But Bucky,
they really modernized it.
He made it. The whole story around Bucky is what made that movie the beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah, but
and it was
Captain America
Iron Man
still became way more popular.
But it's Captain America. Don't nobody even know Bucky.
Yeah,
the fact
Captain
that he
America.
made Bucky
You don't
popular.
know. You don't know You don't know Bucky.
No, I'm talking about the average fan that don't read comic books. Everybody knows Captain America, even if you don't pick up a comic book.
But
Everybody
don't you think
knows
that takes
Spider-Man?
You got to remember, like Captain America was straight. Government lapdog. I just do whatever the government tells me to do. The fact that they modernized him and he was more for the people and was always questioning the government, I think was a great take in Winter Soldier that led into Civil War, that led to beef, that created the tension for the Accords and all of that stuff. Like all of that stuff is writing and modernizing the character in a way where you didn't have to turn him super bad. You just had him like, he used to be like, they would say, just go do it. And then Steve Rogers would go, get in line, boy. that's who Captain America was in the past. So the fact that they changed him up and modernized him, I think is what did it and made it appeal to a lot more people than if he
it was good, no doubt.
Stuff,
Winter Soldier, which movies I think are the best? Which one you think was the best?
Me already. Yeah.
I do like Winter Soldier. I like Civil War more. It gave me more
Civil War
depth.
was better.
Yeah, absolutely.
It gave me more depth. Civil War was that movie, man. That was
the run.
That was like boom.
Infinity War.
Right there, yeah.
Infinity War was off the chain, and
Yes,
I liked it more than Endgame.
I'm with you.
I like it more.
100%.
The only thing we liked Endgame is when everybody came back, and that was like the hype for us. Like, yo, that's
on
it.
your
Black
left,
Panther
dude.
came back. That
Look
was
how
it.
dope that was. How everything connected to you. Watch Winter Soldier, and you just introduced to Falcon, and you introduced him by him like running in circles on your left, and it pays off little moments like that. Way at the end battle, that your boy on your left, we got you. We here in that portal. That shit was. I was like, forget about it, dude. Yeah, you could call me all Disney when they were doing stuff like that. I will wear a Mickey Mouse shirt. What they doing now, though, I will burn the shirt. But back then, I'm like, I had every hot toy.
But this is the thing. That's before, if you really think about it, guys, that's before Disney actually really took over and before Stan Lee passed on.
Yeah, because you're right, Unc, because it was like they already had the roadmap, right? So they were already doing their thing when they got acquired. So these movies was already the path. Now that Disney's here and we got to do the new roadmaps, it's sort of like, okay, Disney Plus, I need you to do content for Disney Plus, but we got to.
And I think they got rid of a lot of script writers.
Yeah. On your left side.
They got rid of a lot of script writers from the old MCUs. Those script writers were more hardcore than the script writers they got now, which is just like it's soft and weak, man.
And that's another thing. People gave them stuff because what's the dude that was directing? He was gonna direct Ant-Man at first. He did Scott Pilgrim versus the World. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I forget. I know who you're talking about.
That dude, he's good director, whatever like that. But he didn't want to put the Falcon scene in Ant-Man, and he didn't want to connect them. He just wanted to do his movie. And he was like, we got to do this. It's a connective universe. So he left. And Disney would do that. Kevin Feige would do that at the time and let him walk. Now they're like, the directors want to do this and they want to do that. Okay. Taika Waititi want to do this. So they're okay, do it. And that's part of the reason now is that they don't have that control of like, no, we're going here. But now it's just like,
So guess what?
That's true.
Make
That
a Saturday
means
Night Live skit, Taika
It's
Waititi.
time for DC to take over.
Yes.
I'll be right
it
there,
is.
dude. You see me, I have Marvel, I have DC. I just go to where the quality is. And right now
we don't discriminate here.
Discriminate, dude. I got my Thor right next to freaking Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah, I mean, I like both. I'm
X-Men.
a little slightly more of a fan of DC because the video games, comic books, and the cartoon movies.
I'm with you. Mine's changes depend on who's giving me the best quality in comics or whatever. Like, I'm not. The thing you'll find out about me is whether it's video games, graphic cards, consoles. I'm not loyal to technology, quality, and corporations. I'm loyal to whoever's delivering me the stuff that I'm going to consume in a way that's giving me more for my money. So like I could like Batman today in that dope run, and then they mess him up. I'm not gonna read him or watch him just because he's Batman. And it's like that's not the Batman that I like. And that's the same with a lot of this Marvel. I loved Phase 3. But just because I love that and I'm a huge Marvel fan, I'm going to be more critical because we deserve better. And I'm not going to be like, it's good because I'm a Marvel fan. Like, get out of here. Like, done. It's challenge day.
Yeah. So we going to wrap it up. I'm wrapping it up with this right here. I'm going to share my screen one more time before the night is over. And so right here we have the Xbox Series X. This is part of the raffle. Okay. The raffle will be Friday evening on the Funkle Friday show. Myself and my aunt. I'm either gonna do that at 8:05 p.m. Central Standard Time or either 9:05 p.m. So that's December 16th. And this is the second prize, a signed authenticated Gale Sayers jersey. He's the second greatest running back in Bears history. And then I'm going to have a third prize in there. I haven't announced it yet, but I want to have more chances and opportunities for people to win. And of course, this is the reason. This is why I do it.
That's you right there.
That's me right there as the Riddler. These are ways to pay that I just put in the chat right here, y'all. If you want one entry, it's $20. 2 entries is $30. And 3 entries is $40. So 2 is 30, 1 is 20, and 3 is 40. And then after that, I guess there's no limit time if you can want to buy. The proceeds will be going to taking youth from several communities around the Chicagoland area to the C2E2 comic book convention. This will be the 3rd annual. I'm raising the funds myself, so the prizes, they come out my pocket, but with all the raffles and stuff, it balances out. So we buy the tickets for these kids, and we also we pay for them to eat, and this time we're trying to take 50. So first year we took 18, second year we took 30, and now we're talking about 50. But I have a better plan in action. We're gonna have one chaperone for every 2 kids. So myself, my KoolNerdz Lounge people, they come and help, and then we have my colleagues at work that help, and the kids have a great time, man. My goal is to introduce them to something like comic books. Statue collecting is not for them right now because it's too expensive, but action figure collecting and reading comic books. And if you can get a kid to pick up any kind of book, if it's a comic book, and then they get into, like Sam mentioned, a run, and then they like, I want more. Mom, Dad, take me to the comic book shop. I got to get this next issue. I got to see what's going on. Right? It's exciting, and it's just something else, and it is something that helps develop minds. And then when they grow older, they won't be criticized by purists like myself, Sam, and my uncle, and the rest of KoolNerdz Lounge, because we always got something negative to say about the moviegoer that knows nothing about comic books. So when you grow up and you read comic books, then I can respect your opinion a lot more when we have these, I guess, heated debates, because some people, they don't know these characters outside of a cartoon. And that's why, like Spider-Man is popular, Superman is popular, Batman is popular. Those are probably like your 3 most popular characters out there. But we know a lot more characters. Like my wife don't know who Apocalypse is. A lot of people don't know who even Apocalypse is. They didn't know who Thanos was before he was introduced in the movies. I knew who Thanos was, and that's because we kind of read comic books. So this is just something else to stimulate their minds and to get them and keep them out of trouble, and I want to keep doing this mentoring thing for the rest of my life, because each one teach one, reach one, and it's a good time for us. My uncle always goes with me to these comic book conventions, and I appreciate him. It's not easy, man. It's not easy, but it is a very fulfilling thing that we do here with the children, man. It is, man, and the looks on their faces.
It says it all.
It says it all. They having fun.
I gotta say this before we bounce, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you a real brother, dude. To be able to put smiles on these kids' faces out your own pocket, raise the money, get chaperones, get people to volunteer, that community effort, like that's what we need a lot of, right? And so knowing that you're doing that, it's just sick, man. So like, I gotta get me a raffle ticket after I get my statues and make sure I got money left in my pocket. But I gotta get me a raffle ticket. So, but no, that's awesome that you do that, dude. That like, hats off.
I appreciate
That's
that, man.
Great, man.
Yeah, it is, man. I started off just I didn't think it was gonna go beyond the first year, and I'm not gonna get emotional about it. But when when you have like my uncle and then Kiaro, who's not here, and Demetrius. Demetrius, he hasn't been one yet. He gonna go this year, and Dante and other people that helped me with this, right? It's asking a lot of a human to take somebody else's child and be responsible for them, and to make sure that they out here having fun but safe, and that we're gonna bring them back to you safe, and the parents to trust them with us is huge. But these kids they write letters to me, and how much it means, man. Shoot, boy, It's a kid that calls me Batman.
It's getting them. It's getting them.
Hold on. Ain't gonna be no doves cry here. There's this one kid that calls me Batman, and he's young, and he believes that I'm Batman, right? So when I dressed up as the Riddler, he said, "Hey Batman, why you dressed up as the Riddler?"
I thought you were Batman. Oh, that's dope.
Man,
that's dope.
Why you dressed up as the Riddler, man? And I'm like, I have to, change it up sometimes. And I've dressed up as Killmonger, the Riddler. I'm going. I can't reveal. I never reveal what I'm going to dress up as before.
Dress up as Red Hood.
I did Red Hood. That was fun. Dude,
you did two Killmongers.
Matter of fact, on the next show, I'll show you all of my cosplays. But it is giving back, and I'm not doing it to get credit for it. I think by bringing it to the channel and doing this, I say in my rap, giveaways and raffles that'll leave a followers baffled. So I want to do a raffle and share with the community, and then you can feel, because when the next production I do, when we do the filming, I'm gonna do like I'm gonna have like post credits. And everybody who bought a raffle ticket, I'm gonna have their name in there, and it's gonna scroll because I'm gonna film it like I did last time. You can check out the last one, on my channel. But it's a fulfilling thing, man. And if we kind of talk about stuff like this, and I think it motivates others to want to do more stuff. I'm not trying to bring like a big camera crew and make a big production because, I don't really tell everybody about it, but mentoring is something that's in my heart, man.
Yeah, I think the difference between you doing it the way is just sort of like you just have a platform to reach more people, to be able to help more people, right? So it's just sort of like even if it's one or two more people you get from this, it's one or two more people that you wouldn't have had if you weren't using it, right? And it's for a good cause. So.
Absolutely, man.
Always support that.
Sam gonna be in Chicago. He coming
to Chicago, dude. Chicago is one of the cities.
Hey, if he come to Chicago, we gotta take him to Illuminati's, man. We gotta take him.
Illuminati's? Jay-Z's there? The Illuminati?
No, that's Chicago style pizza.
Oh, really?
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
So the place we take them is C2E2, of course. And the thing about it, my uncle and I, we don't miss out on our fun. Trust me, we go all 3 days. So day 1 to day 2, it's all about us. Panels and autographs. Matter of fact, next week on the stream, I'm gonna show pictures from the last con. But the raffle have been done by then. Maybe on Friday, I'll share pictures with the con. So on the Funkle Friday show. Now my uncle got some stuff going on. So late night, you in?
Yo, late night.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. So I add your name 3 times. For that. No, 2 times. Don't misquote me. And I got you. It came through. I appreciate you, brother.
That's what's
but if my uncle go get replaced, I'm gonna have another uncle on here Friday. I hope not.
Look at him.
Hey, Sam, you older than my uncle. Hold on, wait. Sam, you older than my uncle. I think. Hold on. Y'all the same age.
Redeemer. I just put a mask on. Like you guys know that rapper MF Doom. You should just make Uncle like just a mantle, and you never know who's behind it. Anybody can be Uncle.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna solo screen that real quick, and I'm about to end the show.
Here we go.
I gotta do it the way I do it. What Kiara at with your knees?
Do you hear Kiara? Oh man, here we go again.
Here we go again.
Yeah. What up? Y'all know what it is.
Snoop Fizzle.
KoolNerdz Lounge. It's your man Fatal. You know what this is. This is the radio disc jockey voice. These on 100 FM on these. Remember that song?
For shizzle my nizzle.
Yeah. But anyway, this has been episode we 16? Episode 16, man. So it's been flowing pretty good. I appreciate everybody for being here with us tonight. And because you could have been doing anything else. You could have been watching TV, binge watching a show. Oh, yeah. My man Edwin Diaz is entered a bunch of times, so he got a high chance of winning. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming to the show. Next week, we'll be talking about something else, some other topic. We've went through MCU and DCU, so maybe I'll do a live unboxing. Maybe I'll do that One Punch Man next Monday. And we can talk some anime. Y'all want to do that?
I got something just came up, but I can do that.
Okay. So I might be doing a live unboxing of the One Punch Man on Monday. So join us next week, and don't forget to join my uncle and I on Friday for this live spinning wheel drawing to see who won an Xbox or a jersey or one more surprise that I'm gonna add to the raffle. Man, y'all gonna be a beacon of hope and a light for the children of the world. This has been Fatal the Collector. Y'all know what it is. God bless you and peace.
It's Fatal the Collector.
Statue reviews and lectures, giveaways and raffles that'll leave the followers baffled. Got fearing and got loving with new reviews up in the oven.
So press like, comment, and go ahead get the subbing.
Collecting is a hobby, we do not making an idol, but on this channel we gon' bring the heat.
Better let us compete with our rivals.
Tours and conversation in this cool nerds nation. So sit back, relax, and let us take you on a convention vacation.
From conversation to cosplay, MCU, DCU.
We got everything for you.
Batman is my favorite, DC.
Marvel is Black Panther, R.I.P. Chad B.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, in any kind of weather, we collecting forever.
Just like, comment, and subscribe to Fatal the Collector.